Here we have the Tardis Siege Mode cube by RubberToe Replicas. It's 75mm in each direction and it's exactly scale 1:1. You'll have seen this in the Series 8 episode called Flatline, where the Tardis had to go into a special siege mode, or cube mode as some people call it, to protect itself, so no way in, no way out. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to let you have a good focus in and zoom in close up of all 6 sides so you can see all the Gallifreyan script. They've each got a unique symbol on each face and a better look at the coloration. So as you can see, it's a kind of aluminium steel, titanium-y with kind of blue-green undertones. Okay, I've put the Tardis in cube mode onto a little spinning table so I can spin the cube slowly. So my hand's going to be in shot as I just turn this. Nothing fancy or mechanical here, this is just me doing it by hand. But it does enable me to stop on the different facings so you get a good look. Now each of the 6 sides has different Gallifreyan script or patterns. I don't profess to be able to read Gallifreyan, but each side has got various symbols that kind of construct something in Gallifreyan. What I also particularly like about the patterns on each of the different sides is that there are hints, and you get a kind of feeling that if each of those circles span and can be rotated, that you could align things. So let me just give you a quick example. So down there's a little kind of half moon with a single line, and there on the top there is another half moon with a single line. So you get this feeling that if you could line this up and twist these faces around just so that you'd manage to actually get them to all line up and something rather magical might happen. So let me just try and find the same thing again. So again there we've got another couple of circles, so circle within a circle, and again on top here. And there's just a kind of Rubik's Cube kind of feeling. Maybe I'm kind of thinking too much perhaps here, and perhaps if I actually planned it out they couldn't all line up together. But I do wonder if they could, what would happen. Okay, so as you can see, much closer now, the colours really are this kind of aluminium steel, titanium-y, bluey greens that you've got echoing through the Tardis cube mode. Now I'm going to just tip the cube in one facing. I'm only going to do that so you can see what was on the base. So you get to see all 6 sides. So this is a 1:1 scale replica. 75mm by 75mm by 75mm, as I said, and what you could probably also tell when I picked it up, there's a bit of weight to it. It's solid. There's nothing hollow in here at all. If I tap it, you really have got something that's been cast in the moulds as used in Flatline. Now RubberToe Replica are a specialist company where the founder has been involved in the new Doctor Who series since 2004. And founded RubberToe Replicas in 2011 to actually produce some of the most accurate, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more whilst I'm talking, just so you can see these corners and some of the fantastic detail, some most accurate authentic prop replicas and collectables of the TV series possible. And they do this by making all the props and items that they sell using the same materials and techniques as used in the original production. So this is as close an item as you're going to see, with all its fantastic detail and little intricacies. Now whilst I'm zoomed in like this, what you can also see quite clearly, and I'm going to stay focusing on one of the corners so you can see what I mean, these grooves are really there. So this is not printed in any way. This is shading on different depth grooves and different thicknesses of grooves. So they're both different depths and different widths throughout. So you've got a real texture. This is something to behold and something to feel. All of these RubberToe replicas are handmade in Wales. So they're made in a studio that's quite close to the filming made in Cardiff. And certainly the founders have done some of the larger sets, like working on the latest TARDIS interior, as well as other props used throughout the series. And you can certainly get one of the best sonic screwdrivers going. And I mean, it's made out of metal, proper little knurled steel and aluminium and copper and ceramic. and really amazing details. So if you go onto the RubberToe Replica website, and I'll leave all the details and links. I'll got both a link to this particular Siege Mode cube as well as RubberToe Replicas themselves in the comment section below. As I say, same moulds and CAD drawings whenever possible. So even when the people from RubberToe Replicas themselves didn't design the original props used in the film, which is sometimes the case, they still do work on the TV series. They then seem to have a very good arrangement with the BBC, where they actually get hold of or are given the moulds or CAD drawings so they can make as authentic a replica as possible. So I hope you enjoyed this video and a close-up look at this Siege Mode cube, the Tardis, and please feel free to like, subscribe and comment, particularly if you can read Gallifreyan, because I cannot for the life of me find out what these sides, these 6 sides say, and I'd be very interested to know what they mean. So if you do happen to know what each unique symbol per face is saying, that'd be fantastic. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, subscribe and comment.